I'm Angela Wilson. I graduated 2007. I'm currently a full-time student at Texas Women's University. I'm a head coach for Select Soccer Club Mustangs FC. I work in Mary Kay, and I'm a physical therapy technician and a PT clinic.
Hi, I'm Natalie Vesti, and I graduated in 2007. I currently go to the University of Texas at Austin, and I'll be working at KPMG in Dallas as soon as I graduate.
Hi, I'm Taryn Smith. I go to the University of Oklahoma. I graduated in 2008, and I currently intern at Lindsay & Asp, which is a PR and advertising agency in the journalism college, and then also at the Oklahoma Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Hi, I'm Jessica Lauderdale, and I go to Hardin-Simmons University. I graduated in 2010, and I'm currently running cross country and track.
I'm Sam Brownback. I graduated in 2010, and I'm currently at TCC to get my basics out of the way.
Hi, I'm Azle High. I graduated in 2009. I'm currently in the Marine Corps. I'm just getting ready to deploy and stuff like that.
How did you decide what to major in?
Well, my major is kinesiology, pre-physical therapy, and I'm a former Azle High School soccer player. And when I was playing soccer, my legs went numb, and I actually had a rare disease, had to get surgery, had to learn how to walk again, so I went through PT myself. And through life experience going through that, I decided I wanted to kind of give back and do PT for other people.
I'm majoring in accounting, and when I first got to college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was in business, but what in business I didn't know. I took my first accounting course, did really well in it. I talked to some older people. Also, UT has a really good accounting program. I think it's ranked #1 in the nation. And I decided why not do the #1 thing, and so I stuck with it, and it's been the best decision.
I am majoring in public relations and then minor in Spanish and communication. I started out as just a journalism major, and then within the journalism college there's different majors, so I kind of just liked PR because it's kind of more personable than writing journal stuff for like newspapers, so I kind of just picked it on a whim and have liked it ever since.
My major is exercise science, and it's also pre-physical therapy. And Hardin-Simmons has the best, or one of the best physical therapy programs in Texas, and so I really wanted to go there for that. So I really like it so far.
And I am still trying to narrow down my major. I still just get my basics out of the way at TCC, and then going on from there, I hope to get a degree in like mass media communications, some of that sort.
I don't have a major because I'm in the Marine Corps, but if I did, it would probably be something to do with electronics.
What subject did you excel in?
In high school, English, AP English.
I was always a math person. I think that's another reason why I chose accounting. I'm also minoring in finance, which deals with, crunching numbers of sorts.
I excelled in English, I guess. Really everything, if you ask me. I guess English, not math.
My best subject was English.
I was pretty good at English too, but I always enjoyed like BCIS and working with computers.
History.
How did you begin planning life after high school?
I started beginning life after high school in high school. So junior year of high school, I started looking at colleges and was actually looking to be recruited for soccer. I looked at what the colleges offered, majors that would interest me, and it just so happened I had that surgery and stuff, and it went along with everything, so it kind of fell in place. Some people don't find what they want to do, and that's okay, but it's good to research in the beginning. So junior year, that's when I started just researching through the internet and then going and visiting colleges.
I would say the same. I started early. I started taking dual classes at TCC in Weatherford so I could get the basics out of the way before I even graduated, and decided where I wanted to go to school, which didn't really happen until senior year. I was looking at a couple of different places, and the application process is kind of a beating, but once you get it done, it's worth it. But yeah, start early, as soon as you can.
I would say the same thing as Natalie and Angela. I started taking classes at TCC, I guess the summer after my junior year, so before my senior year, and getting those basics out of the way early has been really great because those are really basic classes to get over with, and when you're at a major university, they can be a lot harder than they really are just because they're freshman level classes with a lot of students. So that's a really good way to go ahead and start planning life, and then also just researching online, seeing what colleges have what major you're interested in, and visiting them, getting all the brochures and flyers, and attending the days that they have for students that are still in high school.
I also started my college process early. I got my dual credit classes in my senior year, and that really helps to get them done at a community college. It's a lot cheaper on you if you're going to go to a big university. And also, I just got recruited from Heinz-Simmons for cross country, and so that's kind of how I found Heinz-Simmons.
Yeah, I'm just still taking it step by step. Just going to TCC and getting the basics out of the way.
I talked to my recruiter, and he got me signed up.
What's your favorite thing about college or the Marines?
Favorite thing about college? Well, I'm not a partier. I never partied, never probably will party, so that's not it. My favorite thing is probably the network, meeting different people from different backgrounds and then of different majors, and just kind of coming together, learning from their experiences, and then using what you know to help them, and then from what they know to help you. So you're making connections that can help you further on in life. So I think networking's huge. Education's huge, but you have to know people to, keep moving and go places you want to go.
Yeah, I think the network is really a great part of college. You meet so many different people, so many people from different backgrounds, especially going to UT. It's one of the biggest schools in Texas, and I've just met so many different people. Also, a thing that I like about college is just the challenge, getting through and graduating and being on time and making good grades in college is just kind of a rewarding experience.
My favorite thing is kind of just the freedom to do whatever you want. You get to make your own class schedule, whether you want your classes to be all in the morning or the afternoon. You get to decide what you want to do, and your parents aren't always there to tell you what you should be doing, so it's kind of growing as a person and learning those decisions that you'll have to make for the rest of your life on your own without your parents there to help you.
My favorite thing so far is just meeting all types of different people and really finding who your friends are and who you're going to know for the rest of your life, and that really helps you find your niche and what you like in college.
Yeah, I like the schedule, definitely, and it also gives you more responsibilities, so it makes you grow up a little bit faster, so that's real good. And a couple of my professors are really cool. So.
I would say my favorite thing, other than all the cool stuff we get to play with, is probably the character that the Marine Corps builds within you, and a lot of the responsibility and leadership capabilities that you learn in the Marine Corps.
Were you a troublemaker in high school? And if you were, do you wish that you wouldn't have been?
I am by far the most angelic child ever. My best friend is Coach Shear. I'm not a troublemaker.
I don't think I was a troublemaker, no. And I don't think I wish I would have been. It just makes things harder in life.
No, I wasn't a troublemaker.
She's lying.
Might have gotten in trouble a few times, but I turned out fine, right?
I definitely wasn't a troublemaker, and as my mom says, I'm her last hope.
I wasn't. I stayed under the radar pretty well, so that's pretty good.
I was always nice.
If you could go back, what would you change?
I probably would have started networking more in high school, getting to know more people from different groups instead of just sticking to my solely soccer friends. I wish I had reached out, branched out into different groups and met more people in high school.
I don't know what I would change. I really enjoyed my high school years. I don't know, maybe starting even earlier. I mean, the earlier the better. Just get on with the applications, and it's just a lot less stressful than trying to cram everything in at the end.
I wish I would have been more involved with the clubs and different organizations that the high school offers, because those are things that are important to your resume that you don't really realize when you're in high school. But when you get to college, you have to make a resume, and if you've done nothing your whole entire high school, then you don't really have stuff for your resume. So I wish I would have done more stuff and held like more leadership positions and also volunteered more.
I guess I wish I would have been more organized. I know a lot of times I just had so much going on and it just made things crazy, so just being organized really helps.
I think it would have been better if I'd paid more attention to history. And yeah, definitely just been more organized and started earlier.
I really don't think I would have changed anything.
Who was your inspiration?
My inspiration was Coach Shearer. She was truly a mentor, a friend, and a coach, and she helped me get through my surgery and helped me become a leader among the soccer players and just to be kind to everybody. So now that I'm in more leadership positions and I'm coaching on the side, I really, really am thankful that she was my mentor.
Coach Shearer was definitely a big part of my high school experience as well. She was also my soccer coach. She's just a really great person and just knows how to build character in people. Also, I mean, all of my teachers were really great here, and Ms. McLaughlin taught me a lot about English and writing, and I mean, everyone really. It's just really great to go to a good school that people actually care about you.
I would say Coach Shearer also, along with them, same thing. But also Mr. Robinson, because he always talked to me about college. He, understands me because we're both Sooners. And he just always had words of encouragement, what I should do when I get to college and how to further my education. And he still does that. He keeps talking to me about getting my master's. So I would say Mr. Robinson.
Miss Darnell was definitely a big mentor to me. I could always talk to her about anything that I was going through, and she was always there for me. And she just always listened and had really good advice for me.
I looked up to my brother and the stuff he did in high school, and but also the teachers too. Miss Darnell always had an open room to come talk to her and share my feelings.
I would have to say my family, because they were all in the service, not the same as me, but I would just always wanted to be in the Marine Corps since I was little. So.
What kind of job did you have whenever you were in high school and in college, if you had one?
All right. Well, through the jobs, I started at Brahms, and I scooped ice cream, and I cleaned dirty ketchup-stained floors. And then I went to Blockbuster, which I thought was like the best job ever, but it was really dusty old movies. And then when I went into college, I tried focusing on just school the first semesters, but a huge opportunity landed in my lap, which pertained to my major, physical therapy. So I became a technician for physical therapy, where they trained me in the clinic, showing me everything from exercises to how to lead a patient through them to the treatments that they go through. And I couldn't turn down that opportunity because it went towards my major, and that looks wonderful on a resume. So I have been a technician for 3 years, and then I added on a personal business in Mary Kay and added on coaching soccer. But I highly recommend sticking to your education unless you have to work.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to cut this short. That's the end of segment 2. Thank you all very much.